I'm Nye McGee with EUR Web. Thank you for speaking with me today about your fabulous new book, Race to Kindness. So, first of all, okay, wait a minute. I'm reading here that you were 13 years old.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you this. What inspired you to become an author at such a young age?
I've always loved reading. My parents, read to me, and then I started reading on my own. So stories has always been something that's very important to me. And when I had the opportunity, when HarperCollins reached out to me to write this book, I knew it was something that I was immediately excited about because I've always wanted to tell stories and share stories with people. So this, I found it to be the best opportunity to, share my message and a message of hope and kindness and love with as many people as possible.
Very good. So tell us about the journey of writing your new children's book and the inspiration behind it.
Yes. Well, this book in particular was inspired by my initiative, the Race to Kindness, which I started. Uh, yeah, it's been almost 4 years. Like every time I say it, I'm like, it can't be 4 years, right? But no, it's almost been 4 years, and I've had the opportunity to do multiple initiatives such as the Race to 500 Toys, 100,000 Meals, and Race to 500,000 Books. And currently, I'm in the middle of the Race to 1 Million Acts of Kindness. So that's exciting. But while writing the book, I knew that I wanted to share a message of people, of how people could spread kindness, just tangible, logical examples of how people can go out there and spread kindness and make a difference. So, just giving those simple examples like holding the door for someone or smiling at someone can brighten someone's day and make a difference in their life. And I think one thing that I've been lucky to have as well is that there's a really easy to remember framework in there called Be Kind, which stands for, keep your eyes open, include others, nothing is too small, and do something about it, which I hope that is, easy for kids and adults and everyone to remember just so they can have it in their mind when they go out into the world and know that, they have the power to make a difference in their lives.
Reading here that Race to Kindness features rhyming and lyrical text. How do you believe the use of rhyming enhances the storytelling experience for readers?
Yeah, I think that by using just kind of a rhyming, like a flow, something that's easy, fun to remember, sticks in your head better. Just kind of the repetition and just kind of, getting it in your mind. So I think that the rhyming really, you're right, it does enhance the storytelling experience, and I hope that it's something that when you're reading it at night, to your kid or, to your little sister or your little brother that you're able to do it with, make it fun, snap with it and, just kind of, I hope that it makes an impact on the reader because, I've always found books to be more memorable when they rhyme. So, I think that this will hopefully inspire other kids to, maybe become an author of their own, and I hope that the rhyming, like you said, enhances it and gives more people the opportunity to engage with it.
What advice do you have for young aspiring authors who want to pursue their passion for writing books?
Yeah, that's a great question because I was one of those kids. I still am one of those kids, who dreams of just being able to write stories and having people read them and enjoy them. So, I think for me, my advice is find that story that you care about, find the story that you're passionate about, fine tune it, work on it, really, spend a lot of time with it. And, spend time over the years. Maybe that's not the right story for you. Find new ideas, and just keep at it, honestly, because if it's something that you're passionate about, it will happen. And that's one of the things that I've learned from this race and this entire process. It's that anything can happen if you're truly passionate about something and if you really want it to happen. Because if you had told me like 5 years ago that I would be able to, write two books in the span of a couple of years, publish books in a couple of years, then I probably wouldn't have believed you. So just having that belief in yourself to know that you have the power to, share those stories no matter what is something that's helped me along the way. And I hope that it helps other aspiring authors out there as well.
How did being named Time Magazine's 2021 Kid of the Year influence your writing and your message to the youth?
Yeah, great question. Well, being, Time Kid of the Year, it really gave me a bigger platform to go out there and spread the message that I wanted to spread, which was kindness. There were so many other amazing kids who were spreading their message as well. So just being able to have that platform so more people were able to see what I was doing and, the impact that I was making in my community. I hope that it inspired other people to go out there and spread kindness in their community as well, because that's at the end of the day, that's what I want. I want more people to join this race of kindness. I want more people to go out every day and decide, hey, I'm going to choose to be kind today. That's what I want people to take away from this book, from this race, and from everything that I'm doing. You have the power to get out there today, right now, and make that difference with kindness today.
Your latest initiative is Race to a Million Acts of Kindness,
Yes,
right? And
true.
you said before that it was what? Race to.
500,000 books and 100,000 meals and 500 toys.
So tell me the inspiration behind this initiative.
Yes, well, this one in particular, it really came to me while I was writing this book. It was this feeling of knowing that I hope that when people read this book, I hope they get fired up and excited to join the race. And I want to give people concrete ways that they can go out and join the race. So, I knew that this race was just the logical next step. So just having people go to our website, racetokindness.com, and logging their kind acts, just seeing what other people are doing. I hope it lights a fire underneath people. So that's really what this race is about. It's about inspiring other people to get involved as well. So I hope that, when you read the book, you're like, how can I join the race? And then, you look the website up and you see that, hey, all I have to do is submit what I've done and I can see what other people are doing. And I hope that it creates the sense of unity and kindness that I've been striving for years. And I hope that everybody is able to join this race and that everybody feels impacted by, the ripple effect that kindness can bring. We do so many kind things every day and we don't even realize it, and just I think by writing those things down is what helps, but for example, reaching out to someone who's going through something hard, or smiling at someone, or holding the door for someone, or mowing your neighbor's lawn, or just going over to talk to your neighbor, or just so many, or donating your clothes, or donating some food, or donating books, or starting an initiative in your community or at your job or at your school. All of these things and so many, many more are what are just tangible examples of how people can get out there and spread kindness. Because, like I said, people do it every day and we just don't realize it. So I think that by writing them down and thinking about it, it can create a healthier environment where we all are mindful of the way that we are interacting with others. And I think that that is an effect that kindness can have. Just by noticing what is kind can also help you notice what isn't kind. And just by having that vision and knowing what you're doing and being conscious of how you treat other people is what's going to make this world a better place and is what's going to help spread kindness to as many people as possible.
So is there a online movement tied to this initiative? Say there are people who read your book and they're aware of your initiative and they're out there doing it. They're displaying acts of kindness, right? And they feel so good about their efforts. They want to come online to share with the community. Is there a online community around this initiative that people can tap into and engage with in real life time?
Absolutely. Not only can you go to my website, racetokindness.com, but you can also post your kind acts online with the hashtag 1MAK for 1 million acts of kindness. So I hope that everybody is able to go out there, share what you're doing and inspire other people. So by going to the website, logging your kind act is one way, or putting it on our online message board where people can see what other people are doing, or by posting what you're doing on social media, or all three, all of the above, are really what helps build engagement and get more people involved in this race, which is the end goal.
So how are you getting your peers, your classmates, and even your family involved with your initiative?
Absolutely. Well, for example, on the launch day, which was April 12th, me and my family and a lot of other people in our community, we went down to volunteer at a local food bank. We packed meals that were heart healthy and I want to say, yeah, they were heart healthy. And we went down there and we logged those kind of acts and we had that engagement. We got to be hands-on in how we were helping other people spread kindness, and just seeing the way that it impacted people, the way that people in that kitchen were happy and smiling, and knowing that they were going to do something that was going to positively impact other people. Just even if you're not volunteering, just by the simple acts every day, those are ways that we are all involved in the race, and that's what I hope that everybody is able to do and partake in.
So, Orion, let me ask you this. You sound like a very busy young man. You sound like you have an active social life, right? How do you balance your writing, your initiative with your schoolwork?
Oh, yes, I know the feeling. I literally just had state testing a couple days ago, so fingers crossed on that. But I think just knowing what's important to me, and right now, schoolwork will always be my number one. I gotta, thank my parents for that one, because they always instilled in me that all of this is great, but I also have to remember what comes first, which is my education. So, that there's the education, and then the initiatives, and then the writing, but also just taking time for myself, and taking time away from all of the work, just to kind of enjoy being a kid, and enjoy spending time with my little brother or my dog, or playing video games and reading, and just those kinds of things that I enjoy without all of the race stuff. So I think that just taking that time, knowing what's important, prioritizing self-care, and other aspects of just life as well beyond all of this is what's important to me.
What was the last great book you read?
Man, that is a great question. I just finished, man, what was it called? I just finished a book called, man, I want to get the title right. Finally, man, I am blanking on but the author, her name is Kelly Yang, and she writes great books as well. So I'm so sorry that I'm forgetting the name, but there was
Well,
also
what was it about? What was the story about?
it was about this girl who left China to go live with her parents in America after, living in China for a long time, and just having to adjust to, being in a new world, and being, yes, finally seen. There it is. Thank you. Yes, there it is. Finally seen. That's what it was called. So that was a great book as well. I'm rereading the King Chronicles trilogy by Rick Riordan right now. There's just a lot. So I like to read multiple books at a time. But yeah, those are some of the books that I'm reading right now.
Okay, so Orion, as we start to wrap up, let me ask you, young man, what is on your bucket list? What are some of your goals? What are some of your life dreams?
I don't know. I mean, are we talking about like work bucket list or personal bucket list?
Oh, let's dabble into both. Give us a little
Okay.
teaser into both.
Okay, let's see. Personal bucket list. I don't know. I feel like I should really have written this down. I really should write down a bucket list. But let's go to professional. To write another book. I want to write a middle grade book, for kids my age. I want to start. I want to direct my own project, like direct a movie or something. I want to, just continue writing, making a difference. Let's see if I can go back to that personal bucket list. I want to try every flavor in an ice cream shop someday. That's always been a personal goal of mine. That I'm sure there are others that I'm blanking on right now, but there are a lot of things that I want to do. And if I've learned anything from all of this, it's that anything is possible, and I have plenty of time to, figure all of that out. So thank you for that question. I've never been asked that question before, so it was definitely a fun deviation.
Is that something you would be open to, traveling and speaking and being empowering speaker, motivational speaker to your peers and even adults who need to be reminded about the power of hope?
Yeah, well, absolutely. That's something that I have been doing for the past few years. I go and speak at schools and at businesses and nonprofit organizations and galas and all those things. Just I love being able to go out and see people firsthand be impacted. That's something that I'm really passionate about as well. So I've been blessed to have the opportunity to go out and share the message with a lot of people all over the country and all over the world, really, which is been a great experience just to go travel and see different places that I wouldn't have the opportunity to otherwise.
Very good. As we wrap up, any parting message for the
Yes,
youth out there?
I want people to know that they have the power to go out and do anything, that they have the power to go out and make that difference, be passionate about what you're passionate about. I hope that people are able to spread kindness, join this movement, join the race, go to the website, log your kind acts, post it on social media, just be that change. Start today. And lastly, Race to Kindness book is out on May 7th. So I hope that everybody is able to read and really see all of the ways that you can be kind in your community, in your world today.